Susie Toot, I'll see you on Broadway. Now, sashay away.
I will not. Will you get out? You are.
What's up, y'all? Brian keeping it back with another video, and today, we're gonna be talking about RuPaul's Drag Race. And I just have a little questions while I'm on my way to the gym in the morning. I am gagged. I did not think they was gonna over here give Susie Toot the vote. Now, don't be wrong, do I feel like she was the worst of this week? Yes, but she was a front runner from the whole show. So, regardless of if she was in the bottom this week, I mean, I don't think it was valuable to send her home. But y'all, to each his own. Like, comment, subscribe. Let's get into the video.
Let me check my shit real quick. Hotter than the fire coming out my flaming lips. You wanna play with me? You can't play in me. On the playground, bitch, you can't play with me. Got it, want it, securing.
Y'all, like I said, I'm glad they sent Susie to home. Like, we already know that Susie went home. So ain't nobody about to be like, oh my God, who went home? Susie!
Yeah, my name is Susie, and packing my bags what I do.
Yeah, like, she had to go. I didn't do last week's review just because I think we all know the trends of them, the design challenge, and how they said, the black girls always land in the bottom. And I just don't like that. I just don't like that rhetoric and that, narrative that they do. But about the whole situation, I loved seeing them reconvene and, reconnect with their family after being away for, being on Drag Race. And I love Jewel Sparkle's, relationship with her father, Anya relationship with her father. I was like, oh my God, I don't have the best relationship with my dad. So it's one of those things where it's just like, for your parent, and especially your dad, to come support you, do something, that is outside of the norm, but, it makes you happy. That's what you do. So I was just very much like, that was amazing. So shout out to them for, supporting their children, through and through, period. Ooh, my nose is itchy. I woke up this morning, I looked at my car. My car is yellow. The pollen. I was like, why is my throat so, itchy? I thought it was at work, the girls over here just being sick and nasty at work. But no. It's the pollen. At the end of the day, this episode, I fell in love with Lexi Love. I did. Now, do I think Lexi Love had the best track record? Hell no. Her track record literally was the worst out of all the girls outside of Jules. But my whole thing is with the challenge and everything that has happened, Jules earned that spot. Jules earned that spot on, Las Vegas. She did her big one. She was charismatic. She was funny. She was witty. The girl did everything she needed to do. When we get to the interviews, like, I feel like, yeah, she got stumped by Latrice. She got stumped. She gobsmacked. But they're like, it's a real moment. I just think one thing about Jules is, I know me. I've been in situations where I don't know the answer. I'll come up with something. She could have easily said, TBD, to be determined. Like, girl, like, you gotta, I feel like, especially being the drag queen, and you gotta be more quick on your feet. But she's a younger girl, so, that's just what it is. When you get to Anya Nerve, I feel like Anya Nerve throughout this whole entire season has been the front runner, and she remains the front runner. Like, when I see a lot of people online have said some nasty things about Anya Nerves, and I think, one, it's deplorable. There's one girl I had to block because she's like, oh yeah, Anya didn't win this week, bitch. F you black, ags, hags. So I'm like, bitch, it's never that deep. And at the end of the day, I know people outside of the black community love Anya Nerve. So it's just like, when you get people that are closed-minded, disgusting, trifling as fuck, they want to over here just talk about, a particular community instead of just grouping us all. Like, girl, oh, sorry, dropped some paint. I think Anya Nerve this season has displayed such charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent. Like, when she did win, I think the best thing about Anya Nerve was the reel, or the thing that they'll do on the screen. That was gaggy. She did her big one. Like, when I say Anya Nerve is so charismatic, people don't learn stuff like that. People are born with a natural way to talk through sentences, a natural way to engage an audience, you know? So it's just stuff like that. I'm just like, yes, girl, you did that. She really did her big one on that one. But I just think I don't know who's gonna win, because you also have Sam Starr. Sam Starr has been the polished queen that has stepped outside her comfort zone. I think Sam Starr has been she was in my top 4 for sure. So I was just like, yeah, Sam, you know, it's Avi. Susie too. Susie has been a front runner for me. I'm like, damn, you know, Susie has been a front runner for me. The thing about Susie that I did not like, that I feel like the judges wanted to clock it later on, was crazy. Because now, in the semifinals, y'all want to talk about, oh, Susie, you know, you wore the same makeup, you were in the same this, you stepped outside a little bit, but it's the same makeup. Bitch, you should have gave her that critique like you did all the other girls, but you did not. You waited to the last semifinals to say, hey, Susie, you're doing this raccoon eye. Yeah, you're doing the black eye with the gray. That's harsh. You know, why don't we, lighten it up? Why don't we, give sex siren? I just don't think that's her drag, which that's fine, but I feel like they could have helped her elevate her drag. They did not. They waited till the last minute to tell her, like, bitch,
half the time you look busted as fuck.
And it's not like she looks horrible. It's just there's moments that she does not look polished at all. So I'm just like, damn, Susie. Damn, Susie. They played you for all the way dust, okay? But, oh, girl, when I say this pollen outside has got me over here in a tizzy, bitch. In a tizzy. Like I said, overall, Jewel Sparkles this week has won. She won. I feel like, girl, if there was one day to do your big one, girl, yeah, that day was that day. Honestly, I feel like Jules should have left. The top four should have been everybody except Jules. No shade. My top 4, actually, when coming in preseason, my top 4 was Crystal Envy, Corey King, Lexi Love, and who's the other one? I think after the first episode, Susie too. But On Your Nerve, like I said, she was a sleeper for me. I was like, oh, her song was cute. To say that On Your Nerve, hands down, was the best of the night. It was simple, it was catchy, it was fun. But like y'all saw back in playback, like I was not living for On Your Nerve. But then I was like, hold on, she's doing it. I'm excited for the the Lollapalooza. We're gonna see Lollapalooza to see who's gonna win that. But at the end of the day, that was this week. Susie, I mean, girl, come back for All Stars. Do your thing, girl. I just know a lot of people are upset. I was gagged when they did a lip sync. And I'm not gonna hold y'all. Y'all know when it comes to the lip sync, I'm not gonna be like, oh, this girl won because of it. No. A lot of the girls won their lip syncs, but still went home. Susie won that lip sync. No doubt about it. Susie won that lip sync. That's why I was gagged. She went home. I was gagged. And she's not my favorite by any means. But y'all, let me know what you guys think. Are y'all gagged just as much as I am? If so, like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Did not think I was gonna have to do this.
Brian Keith, LG, Black Butte. Bet you didn't know we the Holy Trinity. Now let a God stop at y'all and bring your head here. Step into the room and get up in the bed. It tastes sweet, that's cause I'm good. It tastes sour cause I'm better than the hood. Cause I get you hyper when I'm running all around cause I excite ya. Let me talk real quick. You can't even get with the shit. You wanna go toe to toe with my flow? This American all I really ask you for. Now I got to go. Got. Bye bye.